Okay, this is Christmas with Fabe Day 14, running under Thursday the 14th of December 2017, and this is not for welcome back to Barnby. Why is it always the same with these crossings? They always hit the floor even if they're slow 3 weeks beforehand. Time now 10:53. This is 10:55, 1 Yankee 82 York, London, King's Cross, 10:58, 1 Hotel 02 London, King's Cross, Hull. I think the tensioning cable's just way too weak these days. But it can't even hold itself. After these two, it was 11:10, so I'm going to go back in the car, keep warm. And there's quite a race after that. We'll have charter carriages heading off to Grantham as well at about 11:20. Going right the way from Cleethorpes via Appleby, Scunthorpe and Doncaster. Don't even know what the charter name is. Oh no, it's DRS stock. Two and a half minutes. What that one was. 5 minutes. Six and a half minutes. Eighty-two 202. To London King's Cross. Time note 11:02. This is early 11:10. 1 Sierra 11 from London King's Cross to Aberdeen. Just noticed another barrier on behind the box. It's probably always been there, but I've not taken much notice of it. But I think there has been some improvement since we was actually last here, other than of course the last video. I think the crossing floor's probably been replaced since. It looks cleaner, I'll give you that. They've re-tarmacked this area properly because that was just gravel before. And they've put an emergency phone number on the information sign now, which I'd assume would be Claypole Control Centre. He's come, seen the crossings done and decided to drive away again. It's only going to get a lot busier here. Boston just, that's it, where's 1822? If Aberdeen's early, there's going to be a chance that that'll get early. Where is it? Not fed on to Carlton yet. 2 minutes. Close way to, of course, you'll find it'll be about 3.5. Because we're lowered way before the train even gets to Claypole from that direction from Grantham. bye. Driven off now. I told you they would. And see the crossings down, turn around, can't be bothered to wait and drive away again. You know, the road here, there's about, what, 6 road closures I've had to report back in to ways. 6. Most of them were my route in. So I've gone the long way. Which isn't take the A1 and go via Balderton. Let's go through all the residential streets and come back out on Barnby Gate. .320. Before I read anything out, this barrier's a complete mess. Looks like it's probably whacked off recently. Because, well, that's gone bent. That's got the temperamental touchwork, as you can see down here, so that's come off somehow. And that's just been stuck in like that, not properly, so it makes the old skirt poke out when up and looks horrible. Don't know that it's all bent either. Time note 11:09. This will be 11:09 when I'll for 22 Virgin trains courtesy service from Leeds to London King's Cross. There's always a defect somewhere, and this one's basically a bent barrier and it don't even go up properly. And there's a little washer, so that's probably come out of it as well. But never mind. It's not an old barrier anyway. Also, there's a random cable tie on that part of the supporter. On one of the last bits. What do we call them? Struts or something? Or extension pieces, or I don't bloody know. Okay, the chart that we're waiting for is just waiting to get into Newark Northgate. Currently near Collingham. Okay, charters arriving at Newark Northgate now from Cleethorpes. Running the weirdest route imaginable. So it's just to keep route knowledge. Anything from the other direction? Yeah, one Delta 09's a bit back, so we'll have some clearance for that. By about a couple of minutes at the most. I was expected to pass Northgate because that's what I'm using. 16. Here's Leeds. .216, 113. Okay, time now 11:12. This will be 11:71 Delta 09 London King's Cross Leeds, 11:30 on off for 61 Sunderland London King's Cross. Not currently sure when the charter carriages want to leave Northgate though, because they are supposed to be going up to Grantham. And I assume it was this way because that's why I came up here. Yeah, Claypole Loop it passes, so yeah, it would be. Going to store in the Tampa side at Grantham. You know where platform 1 is? There's a little light. There's like another track right next to it, and they're on the left-hand side. It's going to store in there. But I should do the part in Newark in the next 10 minutes anyway. Nippy though. Temperature check for those wondering, 5. According to this, feels like 1. I can agree. I can agree with that, because I am cold. But never mind. It's better to be cold than sweating your tits off or something like that. I'll wait for this charter to get this one, then retire off for today, for day 14, which on the day of recording is for tomorrow. As now I am trying to keep a day ahead as best I can, but if it's so cold, some days will go without footage. That's why I'm trying to go as far as I can ahead to try and get so many done. It's not a case of like tour the East Coast Main Line and say, yeah, that can all go down for separate days. It's not that easy. For me, it's weather dependent as well, because I can't stand around in cold for too long. I faint. Call me strange in that. And 239. Look at that cable. I'm off for 61 just now past Northgate. What's next? After that, the charter coach is okay. I would just sit in the car, but I don't know when they're going to leave. HST. Four 465, 467. Okay, time now 11:23. So for Northgate's 11:24. West Coast Railway Company service to Grantham upsidings. Or properly, the charter from Claythorpe to Newark Northgate, the coaches to Grantham. The strangest run I've seen. Instead of course going the normal via Market Raisin, decides to take itself out via Appleby, Scunthorpe and Doncaster. Then of course reconnect at Newark itself. Slightly daft. Okay, coach is just leaving Northgate now. Freight train a few minutes behind, so we might be staying for that. It's 3 more signals after what we'd expect to then be set down for. So we might be Brayford. It seems likely. Of course, the charter coaches will be going slow anyway, and I don't know if it's. I just think it's a pair of 57s. It's both of the princesses. Green. I haven't seen that signal go green all morning. There at Bullpit. But never mind. I think it's one of the first charter I've got down here as well. Never mind. It's only empties. Like I say, I thought, what's the point in going it down my line when I've basically already covered that through this month? There's no point in repeating what you've done. As I ain't done here in a good few months, I thought I might as well put back. Yeah, we're going to be sticking down for freight train. It's not a case of, are you sure? I'm bloody certain we also wait for 11:27 Felixstowe North Leeds. Expected 31. At Northgate, which should be about 30 here. Here we are. $57,312. $57,305 to Grantham. Brayford. So I'm going to keep us on until the barriers are finished shaking, as that's my restriction here. That'll give plenty of time for us to go back down again afterwards. That was a Brayford, but the barrier stopped shaking. I can just see the last train just going through Bulletin. Okay, time now is 11:26. It's for that freight train. 11:27 Felixstowe North Leeds. Bloody hell, why is Glasgow expected at 37? Hang on. Let me faster route it. Which is the app I use that shows default consists. Like 11:21, earlier train failed, often departs slightly late from Newark Northgate. Well, we know that now, don't we? We didn't need to ask the app if it departs regularly on time. But nice of it to tell us that it never does, though. Oh, well, after this freight train, I'll head back home. Push out the video you've already seen, day 13, a couple of minute clip from Metheringham. All recent videos have been in 4K for Christmas and Fabe. I don't know if I should keep that going after December or not. We'll slow it back down a bit. That's 2 minutes and the freight train's only just passing Claypole, which means it's another 2 away at least. before this video out now, so people will get a bit more hyped for tomorrow. I should really just book a planning ahead, because it's useless me just saying I'll do this today. So we'll end up skipping days, just having no idea where to go. So I think I might just start booking places back in again, but not listing them. Yes, you are waiting for one train only, and so far it's taken 4 minutes. I think it went down a bit too early. Or it's just naturally going slower than 60. Must be a restriction around here somewhere. I see it in the very distance, looks like a shed. Well, that's when I'm going to step right back so I don't get bloody blown. I come far away enough now, I'm just on the end of this slope path. Okay, as we approach 5 minutes. Here's a direct rail services shed running in for Freightliner. 419. 419 and 415 to Leeds. Oh, how lovely. Now you wait for Northgate's 11:35 1/82 Virgin Train East Coast service from London King's Cross. If we get a bit of uptime after this, before Glasgow, we're well away. That's no 6 minutes, just for that one bloody thing that's just gone. Blimey. Does seem slightly excessive, but never mind. It's done with now. If we do stay after this, there's another 3 to 4 to 5 after. Because in order now, we're expecting the one we're waiting for to arrive at Northgate at 36. Delayed Glasgow to arrive at 36. A non-stop for London at 38. Another non-stop at 41. Skip at 43. London Edinburgh at 43. So if we stay after this next one, you're going to wait for all of that lot as well. Because they are within 2 to 3 minutes apart of each other. Quite rude. Let me just check where the next train is. Yeah, it's a bit away, so we should be fine. Keyword should, as I check the signal diagram both ways. Yeah, there's enough clearance. Just. So after this, it's a case of going while you can before we stop by a load more. Okay, well that is train number 2 on 7.5 minutes. He's bloody crawling. 9102 City of York. To 200. Come on, thank you. I'm also going. So you hit in once. Thank you. Thanks for watching Christmas with Fabe Day 14. I'm going before the next train strike. It's cold and I don't fancy waiting. Thanks for watching today. Watch the other days if you're not watching them already. Subscribe for the rest of the days and we'll see you next time.